Hey guys, it's Solaris Prime. Today we're going to be reviewing the Studio Series 86 Transformers movie Commander Class Optimus Prime. He's a Commander Class, I feel like less so in size and more so in number of accessories. But I could be wrong. He seems to be about Voyager height though. We'll see. So this is everything that comes in the box. You've got Prime, you've got the trailer that I've kind of opened up so that you can see everything that comes with it. He comes with these accessories that are to kind of recreate iconic moments, such as when his truck form takes off. You can see the platforms and the stands to recreate that. It also comes with blaster effects. For the included blaster, comes with his Energon axe, which is cool. And then it comes with all the stuff the trailer normally comes with. The details on this trailer are pretty decent. I like them. Details on Prime are great, but we're going to go into more detail there. It obviously comes with our transforming instruction manual. It's pretty thick. I like it. It also comes with the basic Studio Series background that all of them come with. I don't normally keep these, but I kept this one just for the video. And this is pretty much it. Has the title of the movie it's from, Autobot logo, showing that it's an authentic Studio Series. But again, I don't really keep these. They just take up room in the display. If I want to recreate a display, I buy like 3D printed parts to recreate that background rather than just the cardboard that this comes with. But that aside, we're going to jump into the figure here. In robot mode, we have a lot of detail and sculpt work. And they leave it so that he can be well articulated too. He has this little flap here on both sides that can lift up to increase mobility of the legs. And then they can go right back down. And then they have the exact same ones on the back, so you can see that his legs go pretty far back too. Again, he's up there. His smokestacks twist, which is partially a detriment in my mind because they get kind of loose. But they also have, you'll see there's a little rivet here to kind of keep it in place, as well as a thing to grip onto this little ledge at the bottom. He has his feet, for transformation purposes, go down, but he doesn't really have like a separate foot part, so he doesn't have any of the normal ankle rocking or rotation, but he does have his leg twist on the ball joint about that much, as well as thigh rotation, partial, not full 360. We went over the legs. His knees bend about that far, single jointed, but that's still pretty decent for what seems to be just a single ball joint or single knee joint. All right, and then come on, stand up. There we go. His arms rotate all the way around. His elbow bends. Looks like almost exactly 90. His wrists rotate all the way around. And then he's got actual individual fingers. Well, not, I don't know if they're all individual. They might be. Hold on. No. So he has the individual pointer finger that I can't seem to get out here. He has the individual pointer finger, and then he has the other 3 fingers that are combined. Right. But then they also have, it looks like, they have 2 joints. They have the main one to kind of go from here to here, and then they have ones to fully open the hand. Oh, stay still. All right. What other joints do you have, Optimus? Shoulders go up this far, so he hits that nice T-pose. And then he's obviously got the head can rotate. Can't really look up or down very much. It kind of wobbles a little bit, but next to nothing. And then we have, I believe his chest opens up to reveal the matrix of leadership. I'm gonna give me 1 second and get that open. If I could. Hold on, why are you so difficult to open? There we go, all right. Got it. So his chest opens up, and you lift this little gray tab, and the matrix of leadership. All right, nice. It's got a lot of detail, actually. I want to look at this a little bit longer. Let's appreciate all of that detail. It's very shiny. If it would focus, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, he comes with his blaster from the film, as well as the show, our classic G1 looking Prime here. You just kind of have to bend out the hand a little bit, the joints. Again, this finger does not want to come undone. I gotta get something to get that. Here, all right. This is my tool. Comes from Revenge of the Beasts, Nemesis. Right, yep, that seems to do it every time. Perfect. So I gotta open that a bit, and we'll slide in the little grip for the blaster and close these fingers. All right, we've got that. And again, I'll grab these just to kind of show you, and grab one of the blaster effect pieces. Boom. So you can have him shooting for poses. I think it's cool. I always love when they include blaster effects, and I kind of like these a lot more than like the ones that we got with, which I guess they were more damaged pieces, but they also look like blaster pieces. But what came with the Brawn and Ratchet 2-pack from the same film, those purple pieces, while they're cool, I feel like are less cool than these pieces. All right. So for the Energon axe, you have to open up the forearm right here. 1 second. Let me get this open. There we go. You just gotta get your hand in there. You pull this part out. Close the hand all the way, and then rotate, and then you close the forearm, snaps into place. You have this peg The axe goes right on the peg. Boom. All right. Very cool. Very, very cool. Love it. Strike some nice... Oh, I missed a joint. I'm so sorry. He has bicep rotation. Just now noticing. Look at that. Look at that. It's a beautiful figure. I honestly... I didn't technically get this till January of 2025, but it's still a 2024 figure. And I think this is the 2024 figure of the year. Love a lot of what came out, but this thing is the center, for now, of my collection. I think G1, obviously being the start of Transformers, is the pinnacle of what the base of a Transformers should be, and the designs are awesome, and this figure's awesome. And we got to appreciate the minimal back kibble. I don't think the backpack's very bad at all. It's pretty small. And it makes sense to me that it would look like this on a transforming robot. I don't expect them to be perfectly flat. All right. Let's get into some of his other accessories. Some of these I can't really show off their purpose until we get into his alt mode, because again, they're for his alt mode and some of the appearances in the film. But he comes with 2 sets of these. You just take this part and plug it into here like this. And then this top part, there are going to be 2 slots on his semi-truck mode that you plug into. There are little stands here for his kind of blasting off effect. The wheels are nice on here, good rolling. And then this comes off. Pop it off, there we go. All right, so this comes off. It has a lot of articulation also. The wrist here, you can move. The hand opens and closes. It has its elbow. This swivels. And you can rotate it that much. The little satellite piece here moves up and down. And then this opens and closes, so if you have any of those that they used to come with, those little figures, stick those in there. I don't have any of mine on me. Most of them are in storage and or lost from moving, but I'll have to see if I can find some. If I do, I will update with pictures. This bends. This, I believe, rotates. Yep, rotates all the way around. This can close up on itself like so. And then it has the pegs that use to attach to the trailer. Also, there's 2 holes here. And put them on. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Guess we can take a closer look at the trailer open. Some of that detail I wanted to show off here in the wheels and the supporting structure. These rotate in both ways, but you know, transformation purposes, they go down. And then this can be pushed down. And the peg to attach it to his alt mode. Also, Autobot logos. Love them. Big, red, beautiful. Alrighty. Next, we are going to do some size comparisons, and then we'll get into transforming him. Get you into a semi-stationary pose. Here we go. All right. I think first up, let's compare G1 Optimus to a repaint, redeco of G2 Optimus. Laser Prime, Target Edition. He is, oh wow, okay, he is taller than other Voyagers. That's sweet, look at that. He's taller than his G2 counterpart. And more imposing. Love it, love it. All right, next up, we will compare him to another Prime. We will go with Nemesis Prime here. The Revenge of the Beasts Nemesis Prime by Hasbro. He has a little bit of rough paint apps. He's in the works for a custom based on a concept that I had seen online. Basically, that replaced most of the teal with red and added some accent red. So don't mind the rough undertone applications. But in terms of size, again, G1 is taller for the Commander class. I love it. I miss when I was younger when these would be bigger and not just mean more accessories. I loved when you got bigger figures. I think they're so cool. All right. Next up, let's compare him to Miniature Optimus Deluxe class from Transformers 1, who also has an Energon axe. Gotta love that. He's so tiny. I love it. All right, these guys are cool together. I kind of like it. This could almost pass as Orion with a different head. All right, what do we have next? Who do I want? Ooh, Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee. That's a good one. Here we go. Bumblebee. I like the sizing on this. I do. I appreciate that he's about double the height of B. I think that makes sense. All right. Let's do some more 86 film figures. We'll do Brawn and Ratchet. Brawn. And we'll move you over a little bit, Prime. Brawn and Ratchet. I like the heights. I think they look good. Especially Brawn. I think Brawn looks really good. I love this SS86 sub-series of the Studio series. I love it. I think these are the best Studio series I've ever seen, I've ever purchased, personally. Okay. Next up, we are going to compare some knockoffs, just so I have some more options. I only own knockoffs of figures that I haven't been able to find the officials of, and or I may own the officials and the knockoff just because the knockoff may have modified something that I think the official missed out on. I'll be right back with those. All right, here we are with a fourth party BM Megatron from the Bumblebee movie concept art. I've added a Decepticon symbol onto his chest, dry decal, that's the word I was looking for. I think they scale well because Megatron in the Nightverse was supposed to be pretty big. and so he still fits in with the taller G1 Commander Prime. And I like the looks of it. Now we're gonna go with the Revenge of the Beasts Optimus that I have. This is the Byway figure. And I actually think I should be getting the official Revenge of the Beasts Optimus here shortly, because I had pre-ordered it on Big Bad Toy Store. And so hopefully that comes in soon. There's your foot like that. There we go. All right. But yeah, again, this Optimus is bigger than this one. And it's interesting because I have the Nemesis Prime figure also by Byway, and it's already a tad taller than the Hasbro version. So he is way taller than the live action counterparts. But yeah, these are both supposed to be Optimus in the same design, which is interesting. Well, I guess technically the Bumblebee Optimus is closer, but these are basically supposed to be the same Optimus. They're both supposed to be his G1 look. I think the Nightverse did a great job bringing this look to life. I think that's amazing. Even though this review is not about this figure, I think that's cool. All right, one last figure I would like to compare him to is going to be my Byway Leader Class Scourge. I'll be right back with him. And we have Leader Class Scourge, who is massive. So massive that, again, next to the bigger Commander Class Prime, he still is taller by a bit. Not as much, obviously, as his Optimus from Rise of the Beasts, but he is still taller. All right, let's jump into the alt mode, transforming Optimus. That way we can compare him with some... Wait, no, I have one more I want to do real quick. Before I do that, we're actually going to compare him to one other Decepticon, just because I feel like I did mostly Autobots here. Mostly. Alright. There. Just to have a Seeker up for comparison. A small Seeker. I like the sizing though. I kind of think of her as a smaller jet. So I think it looks good next to what is a giant semi-truck. All right, on to transformation. All right, to round off our video on Optimus Prime's SS86 figure, here he is in his alt mode. And these are those attachments I showed you earlier. They just plug into the bottom here to show us another iconic scene. And then a lot of people I've seen say that his blaster doesn't seem to plug into this mode. That's not true. They're just used to it plugging into here. It actually plugs into either side here using the ammunition magazine. I'm going to pop these off just to give us a flat sitting truck to compare next to Brawn here to give us some size comparison. All right, so as we can see, side by side, pretty good sizing. Front, good sizing. Oh, I keep bumping these. All right, I'm gonna move you aside, Brawn, just for one final shot. Here is Optimus with his attached trailer. Okay, sits on there nicely. Alright guys, I'll see you for the next video.